A cold winter day in downtown Grand Rapids sends throngs of people through the doors of Dégagé Ministries. The nonprofit, faith-based charity has been providing shelter, food, and much more to thousands of people a year since 1967, people who are most in need. Executive Director Marge Palmerly says part of Dégagé's success is due to partnerships with local businesses, including Ritzma Associates.
Ritzma has been a wonderful partner with us in doing our renovation and have wonderful employees who are dedicated and do a wonderful job.
And this is why Marge was so dismayed to learn the Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters started a protest campaign against Ritzma over a so-called labor dispute. This dispute, purportedly over substandard wages, has never been filed with the National Labor Relations Board.
It's sad that they can come in and spread lies about a company that has been around for years and is reputable. They care about the community.
And what's worse, the Carpenters Union tried to recruit its non-union demonstrators from area shelters, including Dégagé Ministries.
The union had approached us and asked if they could come into our dining room and recruit people, and we told them definitely not.
That did not stop the union from recruiting Dégagé patron Tommy Young and others like him. Tommy tells the Mackinac Center he walked a picket line outside Van Andel Arena where Ritzma had done contract work.
No, I said his picket sign. So they told me not to say nothing. They just told me not to say nothing. Do your job, don't talk to the guys. I ain't got no problem with it.
Sure.
As long as they're doing my job. Somebody come ask me. Boss over there.
Yeah.
He told me don't say nothing.
Marge says the fact that the Carpenters Union is using Dégagé patrons to protest one of the very businesses which helps Dégagé adds insult to injury.
It just saddens me when this kind of thing happens to a company that goes out of its way to be involved in a positive way in our community.
Chris Fisher, president and CEO of Associated Builders and Contractors of Michigan, isn't surprised. He has been following the union's campaign against Ritzma since it began in summer of 2010.
We found out that Grand Rapids Press reported on December 28th that these folks holding up the banners aren't even actual people from the Carpenters Union. They're hired guns. They are hired protesters, and who knows if they even make a standard wage, an area standard wage.
In January, the Mackinac Center asked union official Kevin Klingler about demonstrators' pay.
Is there an area standard wages and benefits for people holding picket signs or banners?
Good job.
Oh, you are? How much?
Don't be afraid to pass it down.
What about the banners? Is there an area standard
They get paid too. They're all W-2 employees.
All the same amount. They got all paid.
They get paid by the hour.
Tommy Young says he made $10 an hour and was paid for 6 hours, even though he spent 4 hours picketing. But he is not a union member.
And you've never been part of the Carpenters Union?
No. And to me that's so ironic. Here, nobody who is picketing are actual carpenters, and they're paying them, a flat rate per hour to walk the picket line. Where are the actual carpenters do they have a beef?
The same is true at St. Mary's Hospital, also in downtown Grand Rapids. That's where the Carpenters Union's outsourced demonstrators have held a bannering protest for at least 3 months. Ritzma Field Superintendent Matt Bunting says the demonstration has not hampered Ritzma's work at the hospital, but he does feel the union is not being above board.
That they have people who are not even in the union, who really are not directly involved with what they believe to be their right as far as better pay or whatever they think is better pay. They should be the ones standing down there in the cold, expressing themselves and not having somebody else do it.
Yeah,
You're not carpenters. No, just working for.
Despite multiple attempts, the Mackinac Center has been unable to reach the Carpenters Union for further comment. Back at Dégagé Ministries, Marge says she cannot tell her patrons not to take work offered by the Carpenters Union.
I mean, what they're doing is legal, That's the sad part.
But with the blessing of the Dégagé Board of Directors, Marge sent a letter of support to Bill Ritzma.
And said to him, use this letter however you want. It was, thanking him for partnering with us and that we would continue to, tell people what a good job he had done and be his advocate, and we appreciated him.